There's no way that this character is the strongest K-pop demon hunter. That is insane. So, I know we harbor different levels of love and hate for different characters in K-pop Demon Hunters, but emotions are influenced by personal choices. Today, I'll be speaking about something that our emotions and personal views do not influence: the strength level of characters in the movie. I'll be starting off with the weakest characters and build my way up to the strongest characters. You guys won't believe who the strongest characters really are. So, the first character on this list are the Ajumas. They are without a doubt the weakest characters in the movie. I'm truly trying to think of any other character that they will be able to beat, and no one comes close to my mind. I mean, sure, no one's gonna want to fight and beat up a bunch of old women, but we are being hypothetical here, okay? They would lose every single fight against any character in the movie, even as a trio, okay? Up next is Bobby. Yup, Huntrix manager. The only thing Bobby knows how to crunch is numbers. Except the Ajumas. Everyone would mop the floor with Bobby. I feel bad just saying it out loud because Bobby is such a loving and caring person. The thought of anyone smacking him just makes me really mad. But hey, it is what it is. He will be whipped badly in a fight. The third weakest character is the healer. You know, the doctor that Huntrix went to when they needed treatment for Roomie's voice. Now, that guy, I can happily imagine him being plumbed. He is honestly such a wuss. Remember how Meera scared the daylight out of him when they stared into each other's eyes? Sure, Meera is terrifying, but Healer was just a weak crook. Like, who the heck sells juice as voice tonics? He deserves every beating he can possibly get. Now, we're pumping up a bit to the middle class where the normal demons are. I like to think that they are at the bottom of the weakest list and the bottom of the strongest list, the bottom feeders. They are at the bottom of the weakest list because they can and will beat everyone on the weakest list. And they are at the bottom of the strongest list because they cannot win against anyone on the strongest list. This is a one-on-one fight. Okay, creeping a bit into the strongest list are the Saja boys. Baby, Mystery, Romance, and Abby. And no, I'm not including Jinu with them. These guys are strong. They are not just common demons who the hunter cut down with one swing of a sword. No, they give the girls a run for their money. And to top it off their physical strength, they also possess various dark abilities. You can call them superpowers if you want to. And those abilities give them an edge over their opponents. I don't know about you, but I think mind controls comes in pretty handy in gruesome fights. So yeah, they're definitely worthy of being on this spot. And it makes you think that if these guys are so far from the top of the list, how hot does the list actually go? Well, it gets as hot as Zoe. Zoe is a skilled fighter, and her Shinkel knives require a serious level of mastery to wield. Do you know how hard it is to throw knives hard and fast enough for them to kill the demons? Speaking of being fast, I think Zoe is the fastest hunter in the team. She moves like rent is overdue. And she's not just moving fast and fighting hard. She's also very tactical. She doesn't rely on brute force to beat her opponents. She does so with creative thinking. And it almost makes me laugh how she takes down the demons while also being cute at the same time. Anyways, let's climb higher now. The next strongest person is Jinu. Yeah, don't get your hair in a twist. Jinu is stronger than Zoe. Let's be honest, do you think Zoe can take on Jinu alone? Remember that sauna battle scene where Roomie was too far away from her teammates so they couldn't sync up? Remember how Zoe and Meera was almost done for? It shows you that their strength is being together and fighting together. So Jinhu will definitely be taking Zoe down in a 1v1 battle. Being Guima's instrument of chaos, Jinhu is a serious threat, and he is very creative in his attacks. Remember, he was the one who thought up the idea to go after the fans and suggested to Guima. He made Roomie see things that weren't there till she had to run off stage. If Guima wasn't revealed in this movie, we would have thought Jinhu was the head of the demon world. Next is Meera, the queen of brute force. What Zoe lacks is strength. Meera makes up for it in a tenfold. With one swing of her long weapon, 10 demons go flying out the window. She is sassy. She looks like she's bored all the time, except when she's killing demons, and she shows no mercy. In my honest opinion, I wouldn't have minded if she was the main character of the movie instead of Roomie. Think about it, Meera had a troubling past, and yet she was able to move past it all, and became the kind of person that gets things done. I think that she can take the Saja boys without Jinu on her own, and she and Jinu will go toe to toe with each other. Seline. Seline. As much as I don't like this woman, you cannot doubt her strength. What's that saying about not underestimating the soldier that survived the war? Because she survived where others lost their lives. Well, that's basically Seline. She is a former hunter, and the only one still alive for her team. Think about the years of experience, powerful techniques, and knowledge she must have gathered. And you can't say that she is rusty because she was the one who trained Roomie, Meera, and Zoe. So she was also putting in the work while training the girls. I think that if she was to fight, she would floor everyone that has already been mentioned in this list so far. Oh, now we are getting into the big three. Next is the girl we all love and hate at the same time, Roomie. She is powerful. There is no doubt in my mind about that. This girl literally went against the flames of Guima. And sure, if not for Jinu stepping between her and the flame, she would have been consumed. But the time which she held the flames back just showed us how powerful she is and could be. I mean, she spent most of the movie sneaking around with Jinu and being such a pain in everyone's butt. But in the final battle scene, geez, she really went all in. At one point, I even asked myself if this was the same Roomie that I'd been seeing throughout the entire movie. Although we saw sneak peeks of what she's capable of throughout the movie. Like the train battle scene, the sauna battle scene, all I'll say is the girl knows how to use that sword of hers. And I can only imagine how stronger she will get when she learns to be one with her demon side. My oh my, she will be unstoppable then. The first hunter trio takes the next spot, and they aren't just honorary mentions. Those women are the stuff of the legend. Think about it, Roomie, Meera, and Zoe had one job, which is to keep the honeymoon intact so demons don't escape. Especially Guima. Well, these girls had a way more difficult job, which was to imprison Guima. Remember that Guima was once free to roam and terrorize the earth without limitations on his power. How powerful those women must have been to be able to defeat Guima and make him seal off. I'd gladly watch the prequel movie about those women. These are the realest. And the top of the list is Guima. I like to call him the planet killer because his power is basically on par with a planet killing asteroid. We saw the havoc he caused from his prison in the demon world. Now, imagine if he could fully do whatever he wanted, his strength with no limit. He was too powerful for the hunters to stop him the first time. Do you think any of them would have been able to handle him on their own? Definitely not. Guima is taking everybody down, and that's not even a debate. We don't even know what his strength will be like. I mean, sure, we saw some glimpse of him in the movie at the end, but that's only a little bit. We never saw Guima actually try fully, so we don't really know what his max strength would be. But I'll imagine it's the kind that throws a person into the atmosphere with one uppercut. But even his darkest powers are just so frightening. So yeah, Guima is definitely the strongest character. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I really love making these new K-pop Demon Hunter videos. If you want me to keep doing it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace out and take care. Goodbye.